Everybody knows all about Las Vegas. Known as Sin City, it's the gambling capital of America. But Vegas is much more than slot machines and blackjack tables. It's a year-round holiday destination, a sports venue of growing global importance, and a centre for business conferences and exhibitions, with a history of association with the automotive aftermarket and the tyre industry. They say that what goes down in Vegas stays in Vegas, but with the TIA holding its annual OTR conference in Las Vegas this year, it was Retreading Business's duty to make sure that didn't happen, at least as far as the retreading industry is concerned. And David Wilson made sure he was on hand in the exhibition hall at the Red Rock Casino well in advance of doors opening to welcome the great and the good of America's off-road tyre industry.
Hello and welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada. We're here today at the Red Rock Casino for the Tyre Industry Association's OTR Tyre Conference. Now we're really pleased to be here today and we're looking very much forward to recording this as part of our video diary series. The reason is that this show has a format that is entirely unique within the tyre industry, and it's made the show a key event globally for the OTR tyre industry and for the retreading industry. Now we're here at the moment, an hour before the show starts. We're in the exhibition hall. As you can see, there's a fantastic array of tabletop stands here. Now it's very quiet at the moment, but in an hour or so it'll be really buzzing. So why don't we skip forward an hour and then talk to a few people about what they expect to see from the show today.
The OTR Tyre Conference is primarily aimed at tyre service companies, new tyre manufacturers and retreaders from across the North American OTR sector. And over the years it has established a tried and tested format that truly offers something for everyone. Day one this year offered a number of technical and legislative updates, as well as a live OTR service demonstration by TIA's Head of OTR Service, Matt White. Once the conference sessions were over for the day, I managed to catch up with TIA President Keith Jarman, who was able to update us on the events of the first day and the association's aims for the rest of the conference.
So I'm here on stage with Keith Jarman, who is the President of TIA. Keith, how would you say the conference has gone today? What are your aims for the rest of the show?
Yeah, I think it's a fantastic venue, turnout as well, and each day has a different theme. So today is really on safety and training, and I think it was fantastic. There was a live demonstration, right, with something that's not really well known or regarded, putting chains on earth mover tires. So, you know, to be able to have that feed, you know, brought into the conference room and have, you know, an audience of 300 or 400 people witness that, I think it's a first class, you know, event. So it's nice with the afternoon. It's just getting started. We've got tabletops now, so I'm excited. This is my favorite event that I do, and it's one of the few events at 30 years into the business that I still look forward to going to.
I love the tabletop format. It's really quite unique in the tyre industry, isn't it? You know, and I think what makes the show so successful, because it brings people together and it turns the whole thing into a social event as well as a conference, an industry conference.
Exactly. When I first started coming to this conference, which was maybe around 2002 or 2003, the gentleman who put it on said, you know, it's a really good educational format with lots of networking opportunities, and I think that continues. A few years later they did add that tabletop element, and so it's not a trade show. We've all been to those, and that's not the purpose of this event, but it does give an opportunity to maybe show some latest technology or have some flyers. But to your point, it's an excellent event to network, get to know people, and yeah, communicate.
The tabletop viewing sessions, which took place on 2 separate occasions during the conference, offer one of the most unique aspects of the OTR Tyre Conference, in that they effectively combine the business opportunities offered by a trade exhibition with good food and a social experience which makes it easier to meet like-minded business people from across your sector of the industry. During these sessions, I spoke to several exhibitors about what they were expecting to achieve from the event and what they thought of it.
B&J's been coming to the OTR conference for years, and me myself personally, 13 years now, I think. We really enjoy the show because all of our major distributor partners are here. as well as all the major OTR retreaders in the United States. So those are the people that are using our tools for tire retreading and repair. We get a chance to talk to them, see if there's any ways we can help, show them new products, and just keep building new relationships with them. It's a great show, very productive and social at the same time. So we're a proud sponsor and happy to be here.
So far it's been really good. The show has been really good. A great opportunity to do networking with customers, with colleagues, with other partners of the industry. Also a good opportunity to learn about safety, about technical information, about motivational things that we can take for us, for ourselves, for our personal development also. So thanks for the TIA, and it's been a very successful show.
The show is great, and we see many old friends here and also lots of new friends here. We think the OTR business is really good in last year, and this trend will continue going in the next year. So we love this game and we love the show, and all the older people here are professionals.
On day 2 of the conference, the focus switched from technical issues to industry analysis. Kieran Little from Smithers gave us a comprehensive insight on the current and future trends in the OTR tyre market, predicting a rosy future for the OTR tyre sector. According to him, the OTR tyre market can be expected to grow over the next 5 years by 4.9% per annum, generating nearly $10 billion in new revenue for the sector. This was followed by a retreading panel led by David Stevens, the Managing Director of TRIB, and featuring industry leaders from several of North America's leading OTR retreaders, who led participants on a video tour of the different retreading processes and the massive equipment that is used to retread the largest tyres on Earth. The OTR Tyre Conference is not all work though, and TIA certainly aims to get the balance right between business and social activities. The whole of the afternoon of the second day of the conference is traditionally given over to this. There was a golf tournament, a 10-pin bowling event, so for those not interested in sports, a pre-organised trek in the nearby Red Rock Canyon. This continued into the evening with a mix and mingle reception sponsored by Magna Tyre. On day 3, the focus switched yet again as we moved into a morning of motivational sessions. Marilyn Sherman from Upfront Presentations spoke to us about how to motivate your own employees. Mark Camp, otherwise known as Marvelous Mark, had us all banging on the tables with drumsticks in his presentation, Opportunity Rocks. Whilst author and motivational speaker Rudy Rutiger gave us his 10 insights for winning in life. Then, however, it was back to business with the final tabletop session of the conference, followed by 2 key technical presentations, which were of specific interest to the retreading industry. Firstly, we heard from Daniel Zeledon from Tesco Italmatic, who gave us some valuable insights into the trend towards automation in the OTR tyre retreading sector, including robotics and the use of AI intelligence, with particular reference to the latest developments in Italmatic's range of tyre retreading equipment. You can find out more about this in a separate video and interview with Daniel, which we'll shortly be publishing on our YouTube channel, so be sure to keep an eye out for that. And last but certainly not least, we hear from Enrico Fiore from Italian technology provider Rover Research, who gave a presentation on his company's innovative water jetting technology for the retreading sector. You can find out more about this in the latest edition of Retreading Business, as well as in our recent video diary from Future Motive in Bologna, Italy. So how should we sum up the 2023 TIA OTR Tyre Conference? Perhaps first we should listen to the opinions of those who attended.
It's been great. This is my first time at this TIA conference. I came in it with my expectations, so high, and right now that everything that has been presented this week, it's been way up here. I have learned so much, especially from all the great presenters that came and presented their findings and stuff like that, talking about safety, talking about training, talking about management. I mean, it's been amazing.
First of all, I enjoy it very much. What I really enjoy about them is the networking. That's always my favorite thing about any of the shows, however. And what did I learn? I'm looking forward to the robotic one this afternoon. I am looking forward to that. I think there was a lot of humor in the earlier ones today, and I thought the retread panel was very good yesterday and very direct. So I enjoyed that.
I found the show very well because I think that there is a very interesting company and very interesting guys here. I think that the sector needs the innovation that we will present here, that is an innovative technology platform on the water jet retreating and recycling the tire. And I think that what we expect is to have the opportunity to present this first.
And what else can we add? Well, we were certainly able to interview several key people from the tyre retreading and recycling industries whilst we were in Las Vegas. So keep an eye out on our YouTube channels for our interviews with Daniel Rojas, Denise Kennedy, Matt White and Daniel Zellerden. But in the meantime, let's give the final word to TIA Secretary Debra Hamlin, who is set to take over as the next president of the association later this year. And I asked her to sum up the week's activities.
Oh, David, thank you for asking. It's been a great week of high energy, a lot of enthusiasm, a reunion of sorts for some, and a lot of new visitors here this year. I think it's been wonderful, high energy, and it ended up today with some motivation to take us all and bring us back again next year. I would like to see a little bit more international presence, and one of my goals in the coming years is also to have some of our subcommittees, more involvement with our subcommittees as we work on the next generation of tire industry individuals and bringing people into the fold, so to speak, and learning the business. And then, of course, learning more about what other avenues are out there. I think it was a unique opportunity to learn more about the OTR retreading business this week. We got an interesting perspective yesterday in one of the panels that really was very insightful.
Okay, so that's the end of the conference for another year. The general opinion has been that it's been a great success. There have been some great market data, some great technical presentations, some engaging motivational speakers. But this show's success is built on the networking, and everyone agrees that the networking here is absolutely fantastic. The question is how does this show evolve in the future? Well, as Debra Hamlin told us today, it's going to be very important for this show to grow its international visitor rate, and we'll see what happens in future years. But in the meantime, it's goodbye from Las Vegas, and we look forward to seeing you in Puerto Rico next year.